What's good, everyone? Accent Boy here, back with another video. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So this time we have another video coming out of Jamaica. Yes, my nice beautiful country. But however, things in time have been changing in Jamaica, where there's a lot of violence and where a lot of hatred in that country is causing a lot of people to migrate, and a lot of people don't want to return back to our homeland. But here we have a sad story, and I'm gonna chop it up with you guys real quick.
The St. James police have confirmed that a body fished from the sea in Reading, St. James yesterday is that of social media influencer Anika Townsend, popularly known as Slickiana. The 35-year-old, who's from Waterloo Road in St. Andrew, was positively identified by relatives. Meanwhile, the police high command has listed Rashane Patterson as a person of interest in the death of Miss Townsend. In a statement this afternoon, the JCF's Corporate Communications Unit, CCU, said Mr. Patterson is a resident of Prospect, Hanover, is being sought for questioning in connection with Miss Townsend's death.
That Mr. Patterson can assist them in advancing the probe into Miss Townsend's death, and therefore are asking him to turn himself in to the Freeport Police Station by 5 p.m. Saturday, October 22nd. We are also appealing to persons.
Alright guys, so you guys saw the little clip from the news. So basically here you have a popular social media influencer from Jamaica who basically got killed, and a person of interest they're saying is this guy who goes by the name of Sean. And if many of you guys are not from Jamaica, you know it's a very dangerous place. Don't get blindsided by the glitz and glamour and the food and the culture, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna really talk about that, but wherever you go, please be careful, because a lot of people are plotting out when they see people who from another country come to their country and don't know much about their country. But however, let's get back into the situation. Here you, as I said, you have a popular social media influencer, a lady who have everything going for her in Jamaica. And if you guys know, Jamaica is a very hard place to make it and is filled with a lot of poverty. And here you have a young lady who decided to do something to make something of her life, and she's also a mom, and she decided to go another road, as I said, just to make things better for herself and also her younger son that she had. And here you have another simp who decided to take her life away. Some are saying that this so-called female, she been sleeping with a popular artist, as I should say, singer from Jamaica, who is married. And however, there's a lot of rumors spreading about her, stating that she have so-called some type of disease and etc. But they found her in at the beach with a gunshot wound to her head. That's what they're saying. Some are saying that she was choked, but from the news they're saying that she suffered a gunshot blow to the head. And while they found her, she was also nude in her bikini. And it's just crazy how a lot of crazy people in this world decided tend to get away with a lot of stuff and take away innocent people life for no reason, you know what I mean? And a lot of people were saying that this so-called influencer, she showed too much online, especially on her social media, which could cause a jealousy by other individuals to set her up and kill her, which could be true, because if you're not from Jamaica, you know a lot of Jamaicans, they're so-called bad mind, as we call it, and other people They call it hatred, envy, jealousy. And this is why a lot of returning residents do not want to go back to Jamaica due to the crime and violence and the hatred that a lot of Jamaicans got in their heart. But it's not my place to turn you away from Jamaica to go and enjoy yourself. It's a nice, beautiful country, but you have to know who you're dealing with and where you're going. But as I said, this is a senseless killing for no reason. Even if you have this female who work hard for her stuff and showing it off on social media, it gives you no reason to kill this poor lady and take away her from her poor son. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy how social media is leading to a lot of people death. And I really can't understand why a lot of people tend to post everything on social media. If they get a new shoes, if they get a new car, if they get a new home, if they get a new clothes, they feel like it's their job to show the entire world just for some validation from others, from people who don't really care about you. A lot of the times you show these stuff to people, a lot of these people aren't happy for you because a lot of these people have a hard time accepting the fact like a lot of you guys are coming from the same place and knowing that you will make it out and they didn't and they're stuck. What do you think gonna happen? And this is what happens when you post certain stuff on social media not thinking about the consequences. You know what I mean? And for this so-called female to lose her life like this is really terrible. And to be honest, this is something that's been going on in Jamaica for a long time. She's not the first influencer who lost her life due to stupidness. But as I said, people, we have to be careful on what we tend to show the world. And as people, as I was saying, they're saying that this so-called dude is a person of interest. And the news that I'm getting from people, they're saying that this dude allegedly flew the country and they can't find him. Some are saying that he's over here in America. Some people are saying that he's still in Jamaica. But it's just crazy. And they also said for him to turn himself in. But let's be realistic. You're gonna tell a killer to turn himself in? Come on. How do you expect that to go? But as I said, the news, they're saying he's a person of interest. That doesn't mean he did it, but because he know her, of course they're gonna suspect he did something. But as I said, people, we have to be careful of what we post on social media. A lot of people ain't happy for you, and a lot of people want to see you do bad. And also for females, and it also happen to guys. If you're in a certain relationship and you see the red flags with certain guys, you have to get away from that relationship, because at the end of the day it's gonna lead to a situation like this where you end up hurt, dead, and you're gonna leave people crying for you. It's crazy. And it's just so crazy how they killed this girl and left her body in the water. So this killer clearly didn't know what he was doing, because what do you expect? You throw a body in the water, you don't expect it to come back up if you don't attach any type of rock or anything heavy so the body could float on the bottom. But at the end of the day, everybody is different. But my thing is this, man, we have to really be careful of the people around us too, because it could have been someone who set her up, could be one of her close friends, family members, we don't know. But they're saying, as I said, this dude is a person of interest. Who knows? She could have left up wherever she was with him. They got in an argument and he decided to do the unthinkable. And It's just crazy how a lot of these young girls in Jamaica are losing their life due to some of these men over stupidness. And I really can't understand why it's so hard for a lot of these guys to walk away and leave these women alone. If a lady is cheating on you, giving away your so-called vagina, leave. Why go kill her and then be on the run for the rest of your life? And when you get caught, you're probably going to end up killing your own self. Was it worth it? You really have to ask yourself, was it worth it? Like, come on, be sensible. Think before you do stuff, because we already know every action have a consequence in life, whether you believe it or not. You know what I mean? And this is a beautiful girl, but certain situation happen and she end up losing her life, and I can guarantee it's over foolish. But same time, I as a reporter, I don't know what some of these girls are doing or what type of involvement they have going on in their life. So who is for me to judge? And it's just crazy that people in my country are just going crazy with these crime rate. So people, just let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe.